Hole 1, what's your status? Ready. How we doing, Hole 2? Ready. Ghostbusters? Redcon, I repeat, Redcon. Okay, we're good to go. Open the gates.
And so the gates have opened, with over 500 publishers and board games manufacturers and 50,000 of visitors. I'm here in Birmingham, NEC, to have some fun, play some, try some, buy some and spend some. This is how we rock at UKGE, and this is my recap UKGE 2023 vlog.
What can I tell you? I love UK Games Expo because it's right in that sweet spot between overwhelming SN and local board game shows. Big enough to attract international publishers and visitors, still without making you feel lost in the cons blizzard. So what do you do here? Well, you get to see some games obviously, so let's have a look at some of my UKGE favorites. The longest line to a game I have seen over here was the queue to Disney Lorcana. It was absolutely crazy, up to 1 hour of waiting to have a 15 minutes demo. Wait, was that a Predator? Moving on, the hype is real. I had no idea that the newest Ravensburger TCG is so hot topic right now. But besides the lovely Disney graphics, is it a good game? Really good, but don't take my word for it. I have spoken to people at the tables, all had nothing but positive feedback, hardcore Pokemon and MTG players included. Wow. Where, if not on conventions like UKGE, you could be introduced to games by the designers themselves. So here Elven and Min did me a 30 minutes intro to their upcoming Scythe Expedition expansion to Lost Ruins of Arnak that will be launched in August. I loved every second of it, and guys, it's gonna be awesome. Replayable campaign mode, new tracks and 2 new characters, and actually one of them is building an engine in the game and physical. How cool is that? Good news everyone, Scythe Expedition is alive and doing great. Much awaited by the community, the standalone sequel to Scythe brings huge mech miniatures and takes us on an exploration mission in Siberia. Play cards, manage your workers, upgrade your mech and explore even further. I have really enjoyed that one and wanna play more, and that's gonna happen in July when the game is shipped. Talking about the good news, I have seen the newest Battlefield expansion to Heroes of Might and Magic 3D board game, and it brings enormous video game like Battlefield tactical gameplay, but check out these miniatures. Absolutely amazing work by Arkane Studio. When it comes to fulfillment, it's all on track and we can expect the delivery by the end of 2023, and psst, Pledge Manager is still open. Let's keep the good news coming. It's for all of the Nova Aetas Reneissance fans. It's on top of my most anticipated games list, and I had a chance to talk to Ludus Magnus CEO Fabio Braghettoni and see the game components. Top notch, all on track, this game should be delivered in 2023. Can't wait, and it better be good. And if you are like me and love Black Rose Wars, I have good news as well. It's coming pretty soon, and check out these miniatures. Awesome! One of the games released at UKG was Star Wars Shatterpoint. And the game looked amazing, it really did, but the price tag and limited space in my luggage put me on hold. But hey, I got to meet and chat with Sarastro himself, who was painting miniatures for that game. Unforgettable experience. More new stuff? There you go. The new expansion to War of the Ring card game brings completely new solo co-op game mode in which you are using 2 new decks to lead the 3 people to victory against Sauron and Saruman, the AI-driven duo. Forged by Ares Games, Against the Shadow expansion is bound to show up at your game store doorstep this fall. But UKGE is also about finding that gems you knew very little of, so here is my quick list of the games to watch. Old King's Crown, absolutely astonishing card game that's coming to Kickstarter later this year. It includes bidding, bluffing, hand management and graphic that makes me drool, and you can try it for free on Tabletop Simulator. Hello darkness, and say hello to Blood on the Clocktower. It's a social deduction game with a storyteller and players participating even when eliminated. 10 years in development, finally making it to the market. Their booth was always busy as they made wonderful demo sessions.
Would you like to say some words to the
If you feel like giving it a try, then it's available in their webshop and psst, language versions coming up. Look at that cute graphics of Ynaros Fallin, but don't let them fool you, as this is a competitive dueling game for 2 or 4 players in which you conquer magical lands to get you some powers and earn crystals, next used to do nasty things to your opponents. And it even has meeples that you can put masks on. Nice! And check out that Chinese game that Dranda Games brought to UKG. I have no idea how it plays, but I'm sold on it. The colors made it. What's important though is that this game is coming to Kickstarter soon. Or when they find a proper name for it. And it was good to see that The Last of Us by Timborn is doing good too. Game is already working, just needs some touches here and there, but all on track, can't wait to play it and finally get that Timborn experience. And if you are interested in the evergreen content for board games, Senet Magazine, that I've learned exists just here at UKG, well, this lads got you covered. Beautiful designed, it brings spotlight to the people behind the games, developers, artists, and to the games too, but focusing on the classics, not chasing everything new that's on the market. Really, really amazing stuff. And here is Mycelia by Splitstone Games. I love it. A game of competition for space and resources. It's about expansion, death and rebirth. It features amazing graphics created by the game designer that brings back the memories of me going through encyclopedia looking for that mushroom charts. Mushrooms are big thing here in Poland. Don't even ask. The whole National Exhibition Center is packed with areas to play the games shown at the expo. But what do you do with all the games you bought at the show? Well, play them of course. Welcome to the open gaming area. Always buzzing, open until late night hours, that place never sleeps. Tournaments, food, drinks, games and that 40 folks from the UKG Instagram group who make the whole con experience feel like home to me. Thank you. It's been a blast to see you all, albeit I would wish to have more time. George, I'm ready for that War Room session. Then, yes, next year we're gonna play some Biggie, and Nick, this isn't over you ninja. But wait, there is more, as UKGE lives and breathes with all the nerd stuff that I love. So we've got dice, custom miniatures, Pokemons, goblin dice, tables and furniture with LED lights and all that stuff, jewelry, clothes, swag, absolutely dope Witcher dice set. Feeling kawaii already? Okay, so to continue, organizers for games big and small, RPG, accessories, oh, and guess what, even more dice. Plenty of gaming posters to choose from, painting stations with free miniatures, max, scalps. But if you get lost in the gaming accessories blizzard, there is always a light to guide you. As much as the whole show is about the games, to me it's actually even more about the people. It's about bumping and chatting to the folks that you know, or will meet in just a second. Being introduced to the games by the game authors is when you see their passion and the effort behind the projects, and you can fully admire the final outcome. Like it was with Distilled, created by Wisconsin's one-man army Dave Beck, or as I have learned all the economic science behind the Hegemony project, or the struggle that Austin Harrison from Ivy Studio went through when right pre-Kickstarter, Fractured Sky prototypes went completely lost in Europe. And hey man Fright UK, I'm still waiting for my f***ing game. And of course it's the possibility of meeting people that you didn't know or you knew only from the internet. Or they knew me. Lovely! And here is a big shout out to Team Hydra Left Side, aka Glasscannon Unplugged plus Influencer for the Poor, which is me. They came to the show with Frostpunk and Apex Legends that is currently on Kickstarter. It was a pleasure to meet you all and grab a beer together and pamiętajcie, Adaś wam pokazał. And the award for the longest queue of the show goes to Bring and Buy. People were lining up since day zero to first bring their games to sell and then buy games from other folks. But this is actually amazing initiative, cause once you step inside, you feel like you are in a shop full of rare birds. Yup. And there is an app in which you check all the games available, and if they sell your game, you get the money transferred. Nice. And the best thing is that you can find some real gems. Just for the record, after 30 years, I still want to believe. But UKG is so much more. Only here you could play couple of rounds with the amazing team doing the giant Risk game. Hell, it's even bigger than War Room, hundreds of painted miniatures, absolutely amazing stuff. Or play a charity game in the world of Band of Brothers, current town episodes to be precise. The whole diorama was like taken from the HBO series. I loved every single detail of it. They even had a Viking village outside, and the whole show about that turbulent era of clashes between the Saxons and bloodthirsty visitors from across the sea. Amusing and informative. The way it should be.
Having a sword back then is the equivalent of owning a BMW now. Serious.
You could also find the biggest space marine I know of, or take a selfie of the day with this, that, yeah, you know. And this is why I love UK Games Expo. Get yourself lost in it, find the child within you, and be amazed. See you next year.